Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Seas of Time. Bidididing, session 43 slash 2.10. 11. Sorry. Excuse me. It's been a lot of sessions.
We talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about it. I messed it up. So, hello, everybody. Session 11 of season 2. We're glad to have you here as we dive back into the wonderful world with this wonderful cast of amazing people playing our wonderful game D&D. So, let's jump back into it, shall we? One moment. Last time on Seas of Time, our party, we kind of rewound time to have themselves a little moment to moments, to show you a little bit more of these characters as they proceed to go from moment to moment through the pits. And just the episode prior, our party had finally made it to the pits and found that one of the assassin lords, that one of the leaders of the pits, is in fact Maris's old friend, Paraca, who together they had lived in Shell many years ago before the conflict destroyed this district. Maris tried to convince Paraca to abandon her new scheme, which they uncovered to be working with Nasarians, a culture group of people of Yonti, who are helping her raise an army of undead to sick upon the city of Shell. And now, as the party, seemingly not able to convince Paraca, have retreated to their temporary rooms, as Paraca let them stay there to plan out the next stages of operations, which they have come to an agreement. They would split the party. One group would confront Paraca once again and try to convince her before she goes through with this ritual, where she will become the de facto controller of this undead horde. And the other group would go down into the lower areas of the pits, where they will find this central nervous system that connects all the zombies together in a sort of a hive mind. This giant fungus tree that they have seen little versions of all across Snake's Vice, the district that they are in. But last episode, there was some secrets uncovered, some strangeness that seems to have not been made aware of. And as we come into it, it will all become clear in this episode of Season Time. So, as we are returning, you have your rooms all, the doors open. You all guys come outside to all just kind of gather around each other to do some last minute preps before you do the splitting. And as you all kind of gather around, and game messed up on me. Great. It did not like me dragging things. Give me a moment. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna restart.
It only likes it if you drag us to level ups.
It's true. Very true. Whoopsie.
Drag us into that magical vortex.
I
That was
shall.
allegedly going to shoot us up like 2 levels.
Yeah, if you guys just stayed there, you would have been level 20 by now.
But we've just been stuck in a perpetual loop of like, hey, you leveled up. Hey, you leveled up. Just Groundhog Day all over again.
Just getting buffer and buffer with each one. I'm just like, help me.
I mean, it'd be kind of nice because then you could like try out feats, and the next day just try out a different feat.
Mhm.
Oh, we've moved on from toes to feet now, huh?
Oh,
Mhm.
too meta. Give us one moment as we're having our daily technical difficulty.
That's right. Wouldn't be a Lich's Lair session without it.
Come on, game. Hmm? Okay. I see the map. Okay, great. Wonderful. Okay. Everything should be working. Log back in.
Okay. It's looking good on my end.
Okay.
That man was not there before. I was
That's who I was dragging over.
Oh, my professors!
Yeah, they apparently didn't like that I moved the professors at a violent pace. Excuse me. One moment, please.
Is that bro really that big?
That bro's really that big. He is a giant.
Got it.
You can take him.
Why does Hornsby look like he got
It got smushed.
He's just smushed.
You see, it's a very interesting adventure where they're traveling, and Hackberry went to go sit down and forgot that he had a little Hornsby in his back pocket, and well, they haven't put him on the racks to readjust.
magical face reconstruction can only do so much.
If you were smushed by 3,000 tons too, you'd look like this.
Okay, so as you are all stepping out, something peculiar happens to one of you. Lilipa, the tattoos on your arm start to flare intensely. You haven't really felt this pain ever. As you look down at your tattoos, you could see that they are lighting up a little bit. And as you kind of take in this moment, you look up, just trying to process it. Everything starts to slow down. And you feel like your heart like thrumming. And all the you see Kimmy walking beside you, kind of like moving slowly. See Sebastian doing, getting everything ready, gathering stuff. Maris talking with Hackberry, Miyoko talking to Hornsby. You see Anaru. Just all of them suspended in slow motion, and everything kind of turns into just like pale blue fire around you as they all sorts to form. They start to fade out. And what you see is a image in front of you of a table, and you see a silhouette of what looks like a Kuatoa and a Tabaxi. And you're getting this kind of, it's not deja vu, but it's the other form of deja vu, where you have experienced something familiar, but you have never have like this has never happened, but yet you feel a sense of foreboding as you look at this image. And you can hear like a kind of watery voice like somebody calling out underwater, and it has a similarity of Lyric, as he says, "The gods are real," and he echoes that out. And in your thrumming heart, you get in your mind's eye an egg, and you can feel this kind of ancient thrumming. And as it kind of thrums, and you hear that conversation that you had with Lyric just kind of be pushed onto you, all this information, and it kind of swarms into your mind. It instantly just snaps, and you're back in the real world.
Does her tattoo still hurt at all?
It's kind of like it's got like the after pain of being burnt.
She's probably like gripping it real hard and like not noticing that she's probably like bruising herself. As that's honestly the first time she has been very, very surprised for over 1,000 years.
Since I'm walking next to her, do I notice her? Like,
Probably would have stopped walking and just would have just froze, like just statuesque.
I'm gonna look back and be like, Philippa?
It's like she like the eyes just move like and she focuses one eye and she goes, Kimmy, sorry,
Are you okay? You look distraught.
Kimmy, you believe in the gods, right?
I never really thought about it, but yeah, I guess, yeah.
You think that they are real?
I'm not sure. I never really, never really thought about it, like if they were real or not, but I imagine so, if it's the end of the world coming soon.
I suppose so. I'm sorry, she like rubs her arm a little bit and like lets it go. Just a lot to think about.
Where'd that thought come from? Kind of random.
And like she's like starts like walking like so they can like start like catching up with the party again. And he's like, have I ever told you about my gods?
I don't think so, no.
Different from yours. And sometimes I wonder if they are real.
Do you ever think that maybe your gods and our gods are the same gods?
It could be possible. I've told you that, and like she pulls out her arm to show you. It's like, this is a marking of one of my gods, although sometimes his name slips my mind. It has been a long time. But these are supposed to connect my people with their gods, and sometimes I wonder if it is just decoration or if it is truly a special connection.
Well, have you ever had any weird instances with a god of yours?
And she kind of like one eye kind of rolls back like she's thinking. And then looks like one eye still focuses on you, and like the other eye kind of comes back and looks at you, and is like, I will admit that 1,000 years ago I was angry and thought our gods had abandoned us. And then, after waking up, I wondered if they were even real to begin with. My arm has been hurting recently, and I wonder if it is just a typical ailment or something more.
Hurting? Like, how so? Like, sore?
Yes, sore.
You know, I've heard of phantom pains before, but I don't know if this applies.
If it becomes distressing, I will let you know.
Okay. Yeah, we should probably catch up with the others.
And she just nods, like looks at her arm again and just goes, kind of just goes, ugh. And then keeps following.
When you look at your arm, Kimmy like touches your arm gently, like a little pat, and then like grabs your hand and then pulls you along.
And you two return to the fold as you see the rest of them are all setting up, discussing the next plan. Professor Hackberry goes, now the fungi tree will be covered with zombies. And so we will have to come up with a more covert way of dealing with it, lest you want to fight off an entire horde of them. And Hornsby goes, and we have to consider that the Nasarians have priests and sorcerers with them.
Can't you just disguise yourselves?
We can, but you all need to be prepared to fight if it comes to it. And we need the best for those situations.
Did we have a long rest last time?
Yes.
Did we?
You will now.
Shh, don't be shh.
I'm gonna refresh Foundry because I can't open up my character sheet.
Okay.
Who needs that anyway?
I do to do a long rest.
And we're level 10 now, right?
Level 20.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I really was like, what? Let me level up really quick.
Hold on.
Nope, no time to roll anything. You just gotta go with the Jermaine.
I'm level 7.
We all gained 3 levels of RP last session.
Yeah.
Maris, you missed that on it because you didn't RP. Sorry.
That's okay.
You're still level 7, sorry.
I mean, it makes sense, so.
Tenderizing that meat got you -3 levels.
Jeez,
actually.
I gotta talk to y'all about that.
I mean, you were really good at beating that meat.
Oh my god. He did it, not me. Hornsby walks to the center, looks at Maris and says, are you prepared to do what is necessary? You know, there's no chance of saving her. We'll have to do our best to take her down.
If it comes to that, just let me finish it. But I really don't want it to end that way.
And it won't. I believe we can do this.
You're
Give me
right,
this.
Yamin.
Speaking of
optimism.
we,
Man.
have we
It's been a while, huh?
Been a while.
have we decided who's going where?
So just to save on time with that, I think we agreed 2 sessions ago it would be Maris, Kimmy, Sebastian would go confront Paraca and the Yon team. And Strike Force 2, Electric Boogaloo, will be Anaru, Miyoko, and Lilipum. And Hackberry.
I was gonna say Hornsby's coming with us, though.
Yeah.
We get team names.
Yeah, if you don't make your team name, you will
Car
die.
Ramrod.
What?
Car Ramrod. Car Ramrod.
Say Ramrod. Ramrod. Say Ramrod.
What, not-
No, you forgot to say Car Ramrod.
Wait, not Charcuterie?
No. Not until we find the what are they called? Seguins?
Seguins.
The shark people.
Sahugans.
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 Hooligans.
Sorry, I got tongue tied with charcuterie and
Charcuterie.
Car Ramrod.
Hooligans.
The fuck, guys.
The first time I thought of that.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay, hey guys.
We're Team Purple bitches plus an arrow.
Oh. Hackberry cast minor illusion to make an arrow look purple. Woo!
It's a good look.
All right, the team is set. Now, if there's anything you would like to say to your other team before you depart and before they eventually are destroyed, now's your chance.
Philippa,
Well,
keep Anaru out of trouble.
I can make no promises. She's like, looks at Anaru, just remembers everything. But I will try. And please do the same for Kimmy. And you will promise.
I'll die before she dies.
I'm gonna go up to Liliput and I'm gonna give her a big hug.
And she will hug you back. Nice and slimy. And purple.
Yay.
And then she's gonna be like, I know you'll protect him.
And she nods as she lets go.
All right. So,
Oh, Kimmy.
Yes.
And she's like duh. And she reaches into her bag, and she is going to give you 2 potions of greater healing.
Are you sure you're not gonna need this?
I have she counts on her fingers. I have 4. If you take 2, I still have 2.
Alright. She puts it in her bag. And she just kind of gives a nod, like... How did
Okay.
I put the item in my bag, though?
You will go to the compendium and go to items. I got you this time. Beep. Beep. It is now in your bag.
Okay, good, because I was like, I don't see. But anyway, yeah, thank you.
Okay. So, without further ado, the party diverges. Now, Foundry, I don't think it has the option to split scenes, as far as I know. I don't really. I've tried to, but I found nothing yet. So, what we're gonna do, let's go one scene at a time, and see how that goes. So,
I mean, we're still working on trying to how to clone you, so don't worry about it.
and the boy died.
Damn.
Right as I refresh Callisto's notification.
Don't you die on me, boy.
Oh no, now Michael's Zach. And Zach is Dante. Oh, no, okay, we're good.
Everything vanished for a second, and I was like, uh-oh.
Okay. So, as you were all making your way through the pits down to the spiraling staircase, Miyoko, Lipa, and Anaro, followed by Hackberry, you descend further down. You could see the various levels pass by you, all lit up with action as all the bandits are moving about, getting ready for the event to transpire. You could just see them all moving throughout. You hear commotion, yelling. You could smell smoke. You could smell all sorts of drinks and foods as everybody's celebrating, calling out Paraca in her name, glorifying it, knowing that the day has come for them to come out of the pits. And eventually you reach the end of the staircase to the final depths of the pits. And you could see that it's like a narrow hallway that opens up into a circular domed room up ahead. And the domed room ends at the far end of it, opens up into a wider cavern that seems to go on for, you can't really tell, even with your superior eyes. It seems to go into utter blackness. And but what you do see in the middle of what is still the pit's structure is a large 40-foot tall fungi tree that has like a red cap over it. And at the bottom of it, you could see like the ground is all decayed and purple and gray and sickly looking, as it just kind of gives off this like reddish aura. And around it, you could see that there are dozens upon dozens of silhouette figures in the darkness. You could kind of see some of their faces get reflected off the glow, and you know that this is the place. And Hackberry moves up, silent as can be, as a giant would, calls out to the three of you. Let me activate it. Transferring. Oh, I went to a different map. Spoiler alert. Right. Okay. So you all can see that are there. Actually, let me throw Kimmy in here so the recording can see.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
She's just there with the camera, like, all right, guys, good luck.
I'm not here. Shh.
This is Kimmy.
Don't mind me while I just do this real fast.
Uh-oh. Oh, mage armor. I don't know why I said uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Not mage armor.
Not gonna die.
I can't see anything, by the way.
You know, I just...
We're not there.
I know, but I want to be there. I want to see.
You want to be the okay, you're going to be behind Kimmy with the camera, okay? You're going to work the boom.
He's the boom operator, and Sebastian's the assistant director calling, when to record.
I have a camera.
I got the shot. Also, Polly, we're on camera.
Don't
Look-
shame her. On
Yep.
camera.
Just look at my camera.
Tips in
I'm
chat.
look at my butt.
Tips in chat for Polly, please.
Okay. Austin Pet's alive.
Oh, they're alive.
No.
If anybody drops 100 bomb right now, we'll replace DM with Polly.
Oh yeah, you got it. I'll definitely do that.
The session of Polly sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna be in that chair for like 5 seconds before going. "Rah." Okay, so, Hackberry calls out. Now, if we could plan something that would cause some sort of distraction or cause enough damage to that tree, we won't really have to fight them at all. But regardless, I feel whatever action you choose will have consequences. We could destroy the ceiling and collapse it, but that may make it a little dicey for our friends up there. But if we just go in headstrong, well, there's only so many of us and a lot of them.
I mean, headstrong will take them on.
I know when I said it, I was condemning myself. Doing really great.
Let me just check out. Is this 120 feet tall? Well, first off, let me give this a shot. So this is a giant mushroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just in case this works. So Miyoko's gonna. She looks like she gets all fit. She's like, let me get in the right position. And then she grabs her sword. And I'm going to cast this. I'm assuming I'll have to roll for it. This on the mushroom.
While Miyoko is like getting into a stance or whatever, Anaru is just kind of like turn to Lilipa and say, "So since you and I seem the only ones who can do any real damage to this thing, Miyoko can try to poke it with her broken sword, but it's going to be very tricky getting in and destroying that thing in this horde. I really don't know if we're going to come out alive."
She like kind of scratched the side of her head. She kind of. No, she does. She does scratch the side of her head. Like, maybe there is. I don't know. You think these people would be dumb enough to install some kind of failsafe just in case? Destroy mushroom button would be very heavy.
I think they have some contingency set, but I doubt that they would leave it out in the open.
Okay, so that spell you're gonna have to beat. It is a 7th level.
Okie dokie. I was just gonna see if it'll work.
It does, and
let me-
the mushroom dies, and we're just like, oh, okay.
That was very anticlimactic. 10 plus 7, alright. And I'm assuming intelligence.
It's your spellcasting ability.
Okay. I don't have just a roll for that. I'm dumb. I should have set this up a while ago. Is it +3 plus proficiency or just +3?
I think it's
My
just
intelligence.
+3. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go! 16. So close.
Yeah, you feel like you hold out your hand to dissipate that magical aura, but it is too much. It's just got too much layers like an onion. And no dice.
We don't have onions in the east. That's all she says. You see her bubble. We don't have onions in the east.
Oh,
What?
Miyoko, if you're done stretching, we're trying to come up with a plan.
Oh yeah. I mean, Lilliput's like a whirling blades. She just go and just destroys them all.
I do have a
think-
limit.
It's very hard to explain to Kimmy why Lilliput wouldn't be coming back with us, though.
Hackberry calls out, if I knew things about trees of that nature, the magical ones, you can eventually dispel it, make it more susceptible to damage, but you would have to either sneak your way up there to deliver the blow, or have people hold the front line while another one sneaks by. It's a very tricky plan.
Are you volunteering?
I don't think he's going to sneak anywhere.
I mean, we could just charge in, guns blazing, and then he's big, so he can just walk over everybody and go touch it.
DM, how tall is the mushroom?
It's about 40 feet. The giant is about 13.
I could probably get to the top relatively easily and perhaps cut my way down, but there's no telling if destroying this mushroom will have any effect on the horde below.
Well, from
You
what
said-
I'll go on.
Oh, big guy, you said dispel it. Does that mean you have like a thing that you can do, a tricky thing to dispel it?
Good, I've worked with plants, but I'll need time.
How close would you have to get?
I would say probably halfway. That pile of rubble there.
I think if someone of your stature got that close, they'd be on to us pretty quick, so if it's time you need, we'll have to buy you time.
There is also the option of collapsing the entire structure. But again,
Yes, but seeing the integrity of this structure, I fear for the safety of our companions up above.
Also, there'll just be like a bubble of zombies here forever. Like unable to get out.
They'd be pretty mad and pretty hungry.
Anaro, did you say you could climb?
I could maneuver my way up there with the help of my echo.
It is not the safest plan, but you and I could make our way back there. And she hops on the wall. Could you unpause the game for DM?
Sure.
She hops on the wall and shows you that she can just climb up and down easily.
That
make our
is
way
quite
to
the
that.
trick. Can you climb on a ceiling?
Yes. She climbs up, hangs off the ceiling, and just drops back down.
That is not a spider I would ever like to see.
I am not a spider. I am a Kuotoa. But regardless, it is not the safest plan, but you and I make our way towards the back of the room, draw their attention, leaves open space for others to reach Mushroom and destroy it, or at least weaken it to where we can destroy it.
Professor, you said you're quite familiar with the plant life.
That is correct.
Do you think if we destroy this fungus that its hold on the zombies would wane and they would become lifeless? Or do you think they would still pose a threat?
My understanding is that these are not born from the fungus. They are merely drawn to it as a source of power. If my assumptions are correct, it's the Nasarians, the Unteam, They are the ones that created the undead through the dark arts of necromancy.
I see. So maybe we just wait about 15 to 20 minutes, and if our friends up there can persuade them to just chill and, make the zombies go back to sleep, and we just walk up, kill the plant, step over some bodies, and we're good.
Oh, that wouldn't be any fun, so.
I believe they are only up there to convince the one that Maris knows to abandon the plan. But I doubt the others will, and they will then use this against all of us.
Kimmy's just up there to get him laid, so, I don't know what that has to do with this at all.
Is that what I'm good for now?
What is
You're a
getting
bard.
laid?
Malice can tell you.
Oh, okay.
It's a religious thing.
I have not heard of it, but I will ask him about it later if we are alive.
Excellent.
Good.
Kind of want to poke my head around a bit and explore. Is it obvious that this is a hallway with rooms on the other side, rooms on either side?
Yes.
Lilpa will point to the either room and be like, I mean, maybe we should check them out.
I'll roll a stealth check if you roll a stealth check.
2 meta.
Ah!
Yeah, just for that, adds more zombies pop up.
And they come down the stairs behind us.
Hi guys. But you guys can roll stealth if you want to commit.
Are we late for zombie
Kind of hoping
time?
for a delete mushroom button in one of these rooms.
I tried that.
The button's right here.
I rolled a 16 to delete mushroom.
Yeah, but you didn't press the button. You just tried to make your own
Ooh.
button.
Okay.
I will go. Oh God. Ah!
Right in there.
Right in there. All right. Now it's up to Lilliput.
I was like, wait, where's the? It's been 2 weeks since I rolled a dice. Yeah, 14.
They're zombies.
While they're messing around with that, Anaru's just going to kind of hold his trident up, visually measuring distances, and he's got math equations going off in his head, and he's saying about 3,000 feet that way, give or take a mile. I should be able to conjure myself close enough.
Hackbear just kind of face palms the whole time, oh, got a headache.
Square root of the hypotenuse.
So you two go into the barren rooms with these two kind of dust-covered, rubble laid upon chests that have faint glimmering glows. What do you guys do?
Well, I don't know much about this magic stuff, but I'll try rolling an Arcana check on it.
All right, go ahead.
Ooh, 19.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
So
cool.
yeah, you can tell that this is a magically imbued chest with a trap laid upon it. So yeah, I'm very cautious with this one.
Okay. Toby, do you want to roll a thingy?
Oh, she just walked into the room. So it's just a stupid chest.
Oh God.
This isn't a delete mushroom button.
It's in the chest.
Well,
You just you see Miyoko look down and go, this is a trap, and then you see the room behind her just goes, pop.
Yeah, Lopez just opens it up like fuck it.
She would kick it.
You would kick
+4 vorpal sword, useless.
What a pointy
There's no
bullshit.
button in here.
it.
I want to see this kick.
Okay, she'll
Alright.
kick it.
All right, do a do a deck save as the chest begins to shake and electrical surge shoots through the room. Let's
Didn't even
see
try to
if
open it, just kicked it. Wait, Michael.
Uh-oh.
barbarian thing.
Barbarian thing, a danger sense.
It's finally here.
I can do it.
So yeah, you get advantage because you could definitely see
I minimized the deck saving throw window, and I was like, where the fuck did it go?
it.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah. So you jump up, whoop, as the electrical surge kind of
Like
surges.
kicks it. She's like, "Bah."
Did it make any noise or like
No,
any bright
no,
lights
no.
go off
Why
that were
would it make
noticeable from out here?
noise?
Let's see.
Because Anaru was like looking that direction. Did he notice the flash?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Okay, he's gonna take a few steps forward and look at the horde.
You can see that they are just entranced. Like that little shock wasn't too noisy for them to take notice.
Whatever you're doing in there, do it quieter.
Miyoko comes out of the door and goes, what did you say? And she's gonna throw a dagger at the chest.
Okay. So what happens is that it starts to it hits the chest, ding, and the chest begins to rumble, and the keyhole, a blast of fire, starts shooting into the room like fireworks. And it is a scorching ray spell. So I want you to do 2 deck saves for me.
Okay. This is gonna go well.
Fried Miyoko.
Dead before we would get to the horde.
Chicken Fridays, baby. Chicken
Oh,
Fridays.
that wasn't
Oh
good.
no!
And that was just as bad.
Your luck sucks, dog.
Get the barbecue sauce. Let's go.
Run, chicken, run.
You're gonna take 29 fire damage.
Oh!
Miyoko, you roll over, hit by the fire.
Do I roll across the thing into Lilliput?
Yeah, that works.
How
Into
much
the
is-
electrical thing as Lilliput jumps up.
How much did you say?
29 fire damage.
That's over half of Dante's HP.
Oh no, somebody
I'm
left.
a wizard.
Kevin left.
I never get hit by anything.
Kevin's like, fuck this.
But you do hear a click at the end. Yeah, right. Kevin's like, I'm out.
I don't even know what happened. My window just minimized and opened back up.
You don't want to know what happened.
All right, collectively, group checks, stealth checks now, disadvantage.
Oh god.
Who let the bird come with us?
Who let the bird out?
All right, go to jail.
Very stealthy explosion by me.
So I'm already at disadvantage because of my heavy ass armor.
So you just auto fail. No.
Double disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Two
Lilliput.
explosions happen, and the zombies just all turn and look at Anar who's standing there in the middle.
It can be a
Like
group
cave.
like nat 20. Let's see it.
At
he's
disadvantage?
doing the cave bomb.
Yeah, it can, 2 nat 20s. Let's go.
It can't be worse than 3.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, as Miyoko comes flying through, as Anaru tries to make his way to step over the rubble, Miyoko, you land precariously right next to Anaru as he walks over, gets tripped over you, falls over, right into the aura where the zombies are, and they all start to slowly turn towards you.
Well, here we go. And he's going to summon his echo.
It was a good run.
We tried fucking around, it didn't work. Time to fight.
DM, before like that happens, like, is the chest still closed on my end?
No, it popped open, right?
Do I have enough time to look at it before all hell breaks loose?
What you see is a halberd sitting there with a glowing.
It's not a button.
it's a button to end life. Press to kill. But yeah. Let me get some tracks going.
All I could think of is you going to put music on and you playing that Limp Bizkit thing.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. Limp Bizkit say it was okay because he watches our stream.
Oh
I don't
my
know,
God,
but I'm
dude.
feeling like this encounter music needs to be Sandstorm by Darude.
I just hope that Strike Team 1 just knows that they can't possibly fuck up as badly as we have.
No! Knock on wood! Knock on wood right now, honey! You knock on that wood right now! Thank you.
Double nat 1 persuasion checks.
Walked in to talk to Paraca, so I started blasting. Why? Why would you do that? Wow, it seemed like a good idea.
All right, everybody, roll initiative.
Yeah.
Also, let me get your echo.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hold on a second.
What's the POV of dude man back here, Hackberry? Seeing all this go down.
Yeah, he's basically trying to get up as like he sees that commotion happen. He's like, "Oh God!" And he starts to like whisk his hands to start casting spells. And he will be in the encounter to help you guys.
He just
What is
had
with all
his-
the twos?
He just had his hand on his face, just like, God damn it.
Hey, Michael, I need to roll my advantage again because I have advantage on it. Not
Sure.
advantage, initiative.
I need to roll advantage on my advantage.
Oh yeah, go right ahead. Let me remove you. Goodbye.
I hit the wrong one. Thank you.
Oh.
How dare.
Yeah.
Well,
It's two more than last time. I'll take it.
dude, you doubled your initiative roll. Crazy.
Double to double. Okay, so we're gonna start with Anaru. Anaru, you start to get up. You see the horde is all starting to turn towards you, ready to pounce on you.
I'm gonna let my momentum carry me forward. So as he's rolling, he's just gonna go into a full sprint and pull the shield up, and his echo is running along next to him, and we're going to slam into like right here, and I'm just gonna point and have my echo jump as high as it can, which is 30 feet up here because it's weightless, and I will switch places with my echo.
All right. Whoop, whoop. So you're about 30 feet in the air. So
Yeah.
I want you to do athletics so you can catch the tree and hold yourself. Shoot.
14.
Yep, you grab it. Easy enough.
Excellent. So I will grab onto it, and then can I, while I'm holding on, I've got, you said it's like 40 feet, so I've got like 10 feet to go higher.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, but I'd have to like climb out the umbrella and go around the top. I'm just gonna start hacking into the mushroom while I'm hanging here. So I'm gonna make 2 attacks against the mushroom.
All right, go for it.
A 12 and a 26.
The 12 does not hit, but the 26 does.
Okay.
You see, the first hit bounces off, but then the second one connects, chunking into it.
Uh, 10 damage.
Yeah. And as you pierce through it, you can hear like a almost kind of like a screaming noise coming out from the inside of this tree. Kind of pierces your ears. I want you to roll a Constitution check. Saving throw.
That's not good.
You can't make the fighter make a
16.
con save. That's they're not good
That's
at that.
that's illegal.
Mhm. So yeah, as you can feel it, it starts to ring in your ears. It's like almost about to cripple you, but then you kind of hold yourself to it. And
I'm gonna try in and just kind of brace myself and yell back to the group, like loud, to kind of get the zombies to look this way. There's something in here, and I made it very mad.
all right, with that move, the zombies, seeing you, are all going to start to climb up the tree.
Oh, zombies can
God.
climb! Oh no!
Oh god, they're the World War Z zombies.
They've evolved.
Oh, God.
You know these zombies
Oh,
are incredibly
God.
fast.
Okay, now. Okay, now.
Oh,
that you've
God, the
gotten your
game.
attention, but
How convenient.
Oh my god!
what did you do?
I pulled too many
Bernard just yells
characters.
back, I think I'm winning!
No!
Yeah.
Hey, while
Okay,
we're doing that, we're gonna take our first break.
Yay!
Yeah, why fix this?
Nice segue.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
All planned. So yeah, we'll come back with part 2, Seize the Time, session 11
Yes.
of season 2. I say I did it this time.
There you go.
See you then. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to part 2 of No Technical Difficulties, the game. I'm your dungeon master. I'm just kidding. We're back with part 2 of session 11 of season 2 of Season Time. And we return with Anaru climbing up the central fungus tree that controls the aura that enhances these zombies. However, though, as he has done that, he has drawn the attention of the entire zombie horde as they rush their way to climb up the tree to stop him in his attempts to destroy. And as he climbs and looks down and sees the horde, Miyoko and Lilliput gathering themselves, finally fleeing into the hallway to see their compatriots climbing their way up with the zombie horde below them. Hackberry joins right behind them and says, "Oh dear."
Can we give our viewers a nice close-up look at oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And so we are left
You
with
see
that.
the sweat pooling.
And the last shot we see is Anaru as he hammers away, and the zombie horde's getting closer and closer. And we will return to part 2 of this sticky situation as we next time we transition to our other team, Strike Force 1.
That zoom though.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I can do you way better. Hold on a second. The whole break I've been working on this for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Always Toby trying to one-up me.
Alright. So now the cameras have been given away. The boomstick handed over. Now you are the actors. Kimmy, Maris, Sebastian. As you enter the shrine room where Sebastian had been prior. And you could see below, down the steps, where the statue, the eye, sits at the apex of this room, and it has a glowing green aura to it. And the light shines off of the figures at the base of this statue. And you can see Paraca herself with the Yunti, the Nasarians, with her. Yeah, she takes a step down next to the priest, and the priest arches his head in y'all's direction and sees that you have arrived. Hold up before we continue.
Technical difficulties continue.
Yay! Yes,
I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm great at this.
Hooray.
this
Michael,
game.
you said you.
I've doomed us all.
Has Jermaine's camera always been off?
No, it just went
No.
out. He's having
Oh, okay.
issues.
I'm in danger.
Good. I'm glad you liked it, Kevin.
Why don't I get to see it?
I was about
No.
to put it. I was about to put it in spoilers.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Yay, we're back.
Heck yeah.
There we go.
That was well done. Love it.
Beautiful.
So, with Professor Hornsby at your flank, he kind of calls out to Kimmy. There's quite a lot of them here. Oh.
It'll be okay. Trust me, I've been with these guys for a while, and we survived this long.
Okay, I have your back.
And I have yours. Or your side, technically.
So, game is unpaused, and the priest moves up past Paraca. Well, it seems that we have guests here. At the apex of this ritual, you have paid us a visit. I wonder, have you changed your mind, brother? He's calling out to Sebastian.
What? I heard him, but I'm just trying to play as stupid as I can.
He's gonna roll a insight check.
They're trying to suss me.
You're
Just the-
full of shit.
So, what?
Now he goes.
I'm
He says, "You try to trick me, but you should know that we are masters of deception and knowing deception. You'll have to try better than that."
I'm not trying to trick you.
Now, what are you doing here? Paraca here is about to be bestowed great honor amongst our people. A gift not commonly gifted to a non-Nasarian.
I'm gonna take a couple steps forward.
Yeah,
And
they just-
I don't even pay him any attention. Like, I am completely ignoring. And I'm looking directly at Paraca. Come to ask you to not do this.
takes a step forward. I've already said no to you, Maris. This is important. Not just to me, but the people of Laka. I'm freeing them from the tyranny of the Federation. With the power that will be bestowed upon me, I will be able to change things that you were never able to do.
Paraca, open up your eyes. It's clear that, and I'll look at him. It's clear they're taking advantage of you. You are strong-willed, and you are smart. They're devious. They're whispering in your ear.
You would believe this? Another one that has worked with the Federation? We've seen him shake their hands. The same Federation that persecutes us.
Kimmy's gonna take a step forward. Excuse me, I know, I just want to add that I can vouch for Maris, and he does not work for the Federation, and we've done everything we could to just survive. And why would we join such a horrible cause? And like I said before, a lot of our friends here are endangered because of the Federation. So I can say confidently that Maris does not work for them, and that he really cares about you. Sorry, I forgot your name.
Paraca.
Oh, she said that in character.
Oh, well. She takes a step forward. I'm Paraca.
Oh, hi. Kimmy. But you knew that already. But yeah, I'm his friend, and, he's a good person, and you should listen to him. And if he says that something's wrong, and trust me, something's not right here. And these people, yeah, they need to be saved, but there are other ways of doing it. You don't have to do it this way.
Roll a persuasion. Kimmy!
Did she get advantage because I'm helping her trying to convince her?
Yeah, I would say that. Bada boom. It's gonna be hard for a bard to succeed this, but we'll see. Oh my god. Not Bunny, please!
Save it! Let's go!
That was a cool little animation it made.
That was
too.
really cool.
I
yeah.
didn't. I don't know why I did that, but you know what? Whatever. We'll take it.
Paraca looks back at the group of Nasarians around her, and then looks back at Maris and Kimmy, and she looks down, kind of searching for something, then looks up at Maris and says, "Why did you leave? Answer me that."
Kimmy takes a step back.
I wanted to find a way to do things better. I realized by leaving that I hurt the one that cares about me the most and the one I care about the most.
Do you mean that? Do you care about me?
Would I be here if I didn't? Of course I care about you.
She looks at the priest, who's just kind of giving her like a cold stare. Look, I need more time to think about this. Please. Let the ritual hold off for a couple more days. I need to reconcile with some dear friends. And the priest just kind of stares at her, not saying anything. And then a couple of seconds pass and he says, "Very well. You may leave us." And then Paraca takes a step forward and says, "All right, Maris, let's talk." And as she's walking away from the priest,
Swear to God!
his eyes turn red as he looks at the back of her head. He says, "You will not stop us from this moment." And her head snaps back and it gets pulled backwards as he holds her up in the air with some kind of levitation spell. You can see this purple aura. And he looks at the party. He says, "There will be no taking her from us. She will be the vessel of our goddess."
Can I say something to him in Yuan-Tai?
Sure.
Hang on. I gotta find a thing.
Are you saying you want I say something?
Can we get him out of here?
I want to tell him. How about you just put her down, and I want to cast suggestion at him.
Okay.
I think you have to say, "I suggest you put her down."
I suggest you put her down.
There you go.
Would you kindly?
Okay. And was it got a wisdom save? All right.
DC 15.
All right. He looks at you for a moment, and his eyes turn back to yellow. Very well. And the others look at him.
Once he puts her down, I'm going to tell Maris, you need to grab the girl. And I'm going to pull my gun out. Not pointed at anybody blatantly, but like, I don't like where this is going.
She like rolls over, kind of free of the grasp, and she like runs over to Maris' side and draws blades. I will not be a slave to your will. I know you people are hurt, and I was going to gift you a way of vengeance. But this betrayal will not be deafened. Assassin lords! You can see like there are like groups of bandits on either side of the Yunti. We will not allow this treachery to go amongst our ranks. And the Yunti takes a step back. You're a fool to go against us. And then Paraca looks at Maris.
I'm gonna take out a. Oh, well, he's a snake. He's probably resistant to poison. Like, point of that. Wait. I'm going to. I'm gonna like slam the staff, and out the tip of it. It's I changed the name. What is it called again? It's a cantrip. What's the cantrip called? Sacred Flame, but it's called Deadly Flame. That's what I changed it to. On the tip of the staff, an arc of fire goes straight towards him.
Ooh, okay.
And Naris is not happy. He's brooding. He's angry. He's not happy.
All right. So with that, he gets hit directly by your blast.
So he takes 7 black flame damage.
Yeah, he like rolls backwards into the group of bandits of Paracas, and they just start to like hold him down. And he's like, "Release me, or my brothers will be unleashed upon you. You will never have a night's rest. We will enter your minds."
You've already entered some of their minds and tried to make them do your bidding. We will save the city, but in the right way, you monster.
The ritual must be completed with someone as the new host, I suppose. And he looks over at Sebastian. It will have to be you.
I did not consent to this.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
All right, now everybody roll initiative.
Can we give 3 claps for Kimmy being the MVP of the night?
She did it.
I don't know.
Still.
Clutch suggests saved your girlfriend.
Yeah. You know what? It was a combination of the charismatic people. In
Why
this group,
can't I get a bow, Toby? Why can't I get a bow?
I bow to you every day.
Let me have it tonight.
You have everything. I love you. No, the clutch crit, the clutch suggests Maris should be kissing both of your asses right now, and then he goes kisses his girlfriend's ass because she's alive and well.
I was gonna say, if he came at me, I'd be like, no, you turn you around there, aim that way. That's your target right there.
The smooch goes the other way.
I understand there's a lot going on.
Can't wait till this whole thing's over and then we meet back up and I just stab her in the chest and like, what? I thought that was the plan.
I would fucking fillet her.
You lost your dagger when you decided to launch it at the firebox, okay?
I have like 6 more of those.
You only get one.
What?
Bomb music, Michael. Holy shit, this is great.
And we're ready to go. The assassins move out. Going and striking, stabbing, cutting through these giant snake men and the purebloods in a flurry of daggers and parries and deflects. They cut and draw some blood. These other two do the exact same thing, leading their soldiers behind them on, calling out, "We will not let these Nasarians control us any longer." And that's their moves. Kimmy C. Singer. Your turn, followed by Sebastian.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so I'm gonna do vicious mockery, but I'm gonna look at this guy right here, and I gotta go, "Hey, you snake!" And then I'm going to say, I wrote this down because I'm so stupid. Your mom's so scaly, her skin sheds skin.
What the hell, Joex?
Oh, he has to do a saving throw.
Oh,
A wisdom.
all right. He fails.
Ha!
3. My mother!
Mama's boy, huh?
He looks like it. And you can see, like, he has never heard a Yo Mama joke probably his entire life, so he is just stunned, shook, as the pain goes through his mind, rupturing him. All right. That all you want to do, Kimmy?
No, hang
Kimmy gonna do things.
on. And you know what? We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do my Mantle of Inspiration, just to go ahead and give you guys some temp HP.
Nice.
Sorry, I had to find it.
Kimmy can always see me in her heart, so I get it too.
Right. So, everyone can move up to your movement speed, and you get 8 temporary HP. I'm giving it to everybody since it's 5, so all of us,
Nice.
even Hornsby.
Oh, hell yeah. Who I forgot to roll for initiative.
Not my tabaxi teacher.
See, it all works out, you know? I'm thinking, like, they're going to get the top watch and it's going to mess everything up. No, he got in a good position.
You got to keep that tabaxi teacher. You're about to lose a giant teacher, so.
So, if anybody wants to move, you're welcome to.
You are now free to move about the campaign.
I go right to the end, Michael. Oh, God!
Sebastian,
Alright.
stay back. I'm just gonna yell that since he's the target.
As it's, like, loading like a fucking
Oh,
warp
I gave it to.
Oh,
Paraca,
fucking
too.
RPG out.
Oh, no, I ain't going nowhere.
I gave it to Paraca too.
Okay. Paraca does a backflip.
Ain't going nowhere.
Maris is the only one out there.
Brother.
You know, actually, it would make sense if she went down with you.
I was just like, man, good luck, Maris.
So you two go
Oh,
down the
God.
steps, fist out, daggers out, ready to fight off the hordes.
I just realized we took everybody who's like does not do close range fighting, and I have all of them. Everybody else, all the fighters are fucking up zombies, and I'm just gonna be.
You got
Zombies.
Paraca, you're fine.
Yeah.
We also
Uh-huh.
separated everybody that could do a combo move, conveniently.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Oops.
No, this is how we
There
get
one
you.
chance
I
to
forgot
combo.
about the combo thing. I forgot about that.
What
Have an
happens?
RP moment.
What happens if we try to do a combo move with somebody else? Is it like the fusion chance dance where like it has a probability that it could work or it could go very, very wrong?
Or only half of it happens in each area.
That's an interesting idea. I'll work on it next week.
Food for thought.
Like, I have to do so many variables. Like, yeah, you get it, you fuck it up, you kill each other instantly.
Oh God.
Blast, like Maris is like, blast my fist with your quartz rifle. On my arms.
I'll spin my staff so fast. It was shooting out like a wave.
Exactly.
Why did you blow off my head? You told me to shoot you. I shot you. What did you think was gonna happen?
Wow, could you imagine like a deflect missile combo with like the laser rifle for Sebastian?
Oh,
Like,
God.
that'd be cool. Like-
It'd be like the scene in Deadpool where he's trying to chop the bullets and it didn't work.
Okay.
Nope.
Give me what else? You did that bonus mantle.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Sebastian, followed by Maris after a while. Yeah,
Have-
brother.
Have these guys reacted?
No.
So they're just kind of standing there still.
I think they're engaged with the assassins next one.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, are they like openly hostile? Like they?
Yes.
Responded,
Yeah,
okay.
they're with our boy here, last.
Okay.
What about the pirate people? Are they good?
They were Paracas.
Okay, so they're
Peeps.
good. So it's literally just the snakes, the 3 snakes, and the 2 snake ladies.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna just take in pop shots then.
All right.
So let's use not the big gun. Against this guy.
Which one? Yeah. Okay. Musket time. So you load it up. The quartz.
Oh no, this isn't the big gun.
Oh, this is regular.
This is
gun.
just normal gun.
normal gun. Okay. You load it up, aim it down,
20.
and that is a hit.
So he takes 14 damage, and he's engaged with this assassin, right?
Yes.
So I get sneak attack, right?
Yes.
I think it's still 1d6. Yes, because only 2 rogue. Blech. 1. Pink. And I'm gonna rack the bullet and take my second attack against the same guy.
All right.
Yeah, 12.
Nope. No dice.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually like blocks it with the sword attack, just kind of puts it behind him. I got snake-like reflexes, right? That's the thing. Yeah, snake is a cat.
Snake is a cat.
All right.
Hiss.
And I don't think I have anything as a bonus action, do I? No.
All right.
No. I can, because yes, that's exactly. I go I wild shape into monkey. I want to use my bonus action to. I want to hide.
Ow! What? I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rude. All
Let me
right.
do a stealth.
Yes, please.
Okay. And 17.
All right, you are hidden. See, hiding behind one of the pillars on the top level.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. As you end your turn, the Sealok shrine, the eye begins to everything starts to darken around you, Sebastian, as the eye kind of glows darkly, and you feel like it's almost pulling towards you. I need you to make a charisma save.
Is it magic?
It is magic.
Ooh, I want to use my thingy. Where is it?
He's my thingy, man.
I cast thingy.
I want to use my thingy. I just whip it out, right out.
Whoa!
Hey, man, this is a PG stream. You can't be whipping that thing out.
God, we're banned off Twitch. I can't believe it.
But it's only level 2.
It's only level 2. All right. So, advantage on a charisma save.
Saving throw advantage 20.
Yeah,
Did you see that? Did you see that? It almost went to 20.
It
20.
almost crit, and then it was like,
It was a-
no.
Can't have it too good, you know.
No.
So what you see in the eye, you could see this like multi-headed snake figure, the silhouette of it, and it's like reaching at its hand in the shadows, and you can hear it echo. It says, "Become one of us," and it just kind of reverberates into your mind. But you just kind of shake it off, and the room just kind of solidifies back into the scene before you. All right. This little Yunti abomination's gonna do some wacky damage. Here we go.
I like how you said little.
It's
It's
a
very
little
much
tiny.
not little.
His name. It's tiny.
Starts like slashing into this assassin. He dodges the first one, dodging, rolling, but then he does like a sweeping motion and nearly chops off this assassin lord's leg. Chunks into his leg, but he's still alive. He's still kicking. However, this other one is gonna do another attack. For a total of nasty damage. So these abominations are just kind of sweeping and arcing, not really caring about the stabbing that these assassins are doing, with one motive, just to kill these guys. Paraca charges the priest with all of her compatriots around her, daggers out, jumps in the air, stabs downward thrust, hoping to kill this guy in one hit. But will she? Find out this time. And she's gonna do assassinate with a multi-attack. Boop. Coffee good. The stream is sponsored by coffee.
That's my girlfriend. Woo!
Stabs into him, like you just see the blade just sink into his chest, and the other one sinks into his gut, and then she like kicks off him and like pulls the blades out as like he backs up, very wounded from that hit. And she just smiles at him. Where's your goddess now?
Badass.
And then she's gonna do cunning action, backflip. Whoop! Lands right next to him. And she looks at Maris and she nods. He's all yours. The purebloods are gonna do what purebloods do. And just scimitar attack. Right? That's what they do.
That's their special ability.
Yep. Just kidding. They're gonna poison spray. They're gonna like cut their arms and then let out a fume of poison. And it kind of just sprays into the assassin's face. Not very nice. How rude. Here we go. Oh, they both fell. Wow. Rude. And they're going to take... Ooh. Quite a bit. Yeah, the mass coverings of these assassin lords just start to melt off from the poison. You can see some of their like flesh sizzling off. It's a gruesome sight. Don't bring your kids to this boss fight. All right. So the Baxi Minstrel, played by Professor Hornsby. He is going to... Gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern. Boop.
Hey, that was my trick.
Hornsby goes, "Who'd you think taught you, Kimmy?" And he starts waving his hand. So, these poor Yunti gotta make a wisdom save. Whamp whamp. Oh, Lazarus succeeds. One of the Madisons, the Abomination makes it, and the Pure Bloods, well, the one Pure Blood fails. They are charmed. Charmed? Where's charmed? Give me a charmed. We're gonna go the down arrow. Okay. So you see Hornsby just grab at these glow sticks and like kind of spark off one of them and throws them kind of like grenades into the midst of all these Nasarians, and it just explodes into this like swirling mass of like sparkling colors. And the Yonti, I have to like shield their eyes, but those that cannot, in the heat of the moment, become entranced by the swirling vortex of beautiful colors. All right, bandits charging, ready to fight the good fight. And they're just wielding their daggers. Some of them shooting crossbows. This side here, just shooting at the giant abomination, while the others on this side, at the south side, charge with daggers and swords and start clashing against the Yunti. And they do quite a bit of pokey damage. All right. And finally, Maris. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Are these bandits friendly?
Yes, those are
Okay.
Paraca's compatriots.
Cool. I'm gonna walk right up to Lazarus, and we're gonna pop some shots at him. Pop.
All right.
Where's my attack? The first attack here. We're both actually. So 12 for both.
That does not hit.
No problem. We're gonna use a key point. So Fury of Blows. (15 and 22).
The 22 hits.
Okay.
You can say like he just starts waving as you're like punching, and then the final one you cleave a good swing, bopping him.
So he takes 4 damage, and I'm gonna spend a second key point to where is it? stun him. Stunning strike. He must make a con save.
Is the stunning strike magical?
I mean, it's key. So is key magical? I don't think key is
No,
magical.
No, I'm just doing a
I don't believe in key.
I was doing the snake thing.
Oh, yeah,
Is
fair,
the
fair.
punch magic? No, it's not. So like the last punch, like he's just dodging all the punches, and that last one just bops him right across the head, and he just looks stunned as he takes a step down, almost falls, catches himself, and he is stunned.
Before you go to the next turn, Melted Insomniac gave some inspiration.
We're gonna give it to. Okay, let's give it to Kimmy and Sebastian for their
Yeah.
clutch plays.
I think that's fair.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Also, that magic item redemption. Well, next session.
Where do you put inspiration on your chart, or do you know? Oh wait, never mind. Answered my own question.
All right. Lazarus is stunned. That's his turn.
In my turn. Wait, actually, I'm gonna take a couple steps back since. Yeah, I can take a couple steps back now, actually.
Okay.
Since I won't be attacked.
All right. So as this chaos is ensuing, with the bandits firing the bolts on one side and the other bandits charging, and the Yunti fighting desperately to hold off the surrounding forces. Lazarus doesn't, as he takes steps back, he dips his foot into this kind of like pit of like green acid, and he looks back at the eye statue, and he says, "Sealock, please use my body as sacrifice." And he kind of just falls in. And as his body just kind of like melts away into this kind of pit, his body just kind of starts to melt away and dissipate, and the shrine itself starts to crack. And as it begins to crack, the whole room begins to darken. Like lights begin to snuff out, and the shrine kind of dims out completely. Like all the glowing aura of it just kind of dissipates, and then finally it explodes. Like shards of it just goes flying everywhere. And this green, like, kind of soul-like essence moves out of the statue. And as Lazarus's form is in the body of this kind of like acid pit, he looks up and says, "No, I am not worthy." And the essence of it begins to fly its way around this kind of infighting. And I want everybody to make charisma saves.
Uh-oh.
Oh, pretty.
Nut.
There's my nut. Wouldn't be right without a nut, you know?
Peanut.
Ooh.
My peanut.
Oh, you get advantage, by the way, Sebastian.
Oh, is it magic?
It's magic.
It's me. Oh.
3-0.
Are you? That is wild.
So,
Oh, damn, I should use my inspiration. Oh.
I loved how it was like 95% onto 13, and then it just rolled back onto 11.
Yeah.
So Kimmy and Sebastian both take 24 psychic damage.
Five
However,
less than I took from the chest.
However, Kimmy, you're the first one that gets hit by this like kind of soul, like green soul thing. Is it like pushes into your body, and you feel like this like whisperings in your mind start to like just kind of rattle you, and as it starts to like, it almost feels like your whole body or your whole mind is starting to get pushed down by the force of all these whispering voices. And it's kind of like that like Get Out scene where like you're seeing yourself, like you're like falling into this darkness, and all you see is like a little picture of what you're seeing get like pushed off. And before you can like fully get like lost to it, you feel like somebody just kind of like pushes against your back, and you feel this kind of like magical power just kind of go through your body, and you kind of fall over as the essence leaves you, and you look behind you as you turn around to see Helios.
Oh
And-
no, I'm in trouble.
And he's kind of standing over you like, I should have known you'd be here. And Hornsby goes, Helios, there's no time! The essence! And Helios looks as it kind of flies towards Sebastian and crashes into your chest, and you just kind of fall over. And this time, in your mind, you hear all the whispers going through your head, and it's a little, it's a lot at once, but then it begins to calm, and the voice goes, this body will do. And it settles, and it goes quiet. But as you kind of like look up around you, you feel like there's like a top level fog about you, and you can. It's almost like having like a like another level of vision above your head. As you stare off at everybody, you can see like this kind of like glowing essence above everybody's heads now. And
Don't tell me like I can look at people and like just see like a number on their head and be like, oh man, you only got 14 left. I don't know what to tell you.
And
7 days.
as you kind of collect yourself from this blast of energy, Helios moves past Kimmy and sees Sebastian and looks at the rest of them and says, your goddess has chosen a new avatar. Drop your weapons now! And the Yonti all look at each other, seeing their dead master in the floating pit of acid, and they drop their weapons.
Have I seen anything like this when I was really young?
Do a history check with advantage.
I almost clicked disadvantage. 22.
So you know, in the early years of your life, there was a ritual which would decide if a champion of the Nasarians would be chosen, and it involved the collection of the dead spirits of the spirits of dead Nasarians, all collected into a shrine of Selok. Because Selok is the goddess of whispers and the collective mind. And they felt that having this a massive collective thought in a shrine and then having it go towards a person worthy to hold all this immense knowledge and power, that would be a sign from Selok that that you would be the next, basically, avatar of Selok.
As Kimmy, can I still do anything, or?
Yes, you can do something. Hold up. Let me get you. Gotta get somebody pulled. Or not. Never mind. I'll have to wait till next time. But yeah, go Kimmy.
I want to do sending. I want to send it to Lilpa. And I'm basically like saying, it's Kimmy. Helios is here. I hope things are looking better where you are.
And as you kind of call that out, Helios grabs you, Kimmy, and turns to you and says, "Have you found your father yet?"
I did, but he went away. I don't know where he is. She's just looking nervous.
I've uncovered something.
What? What did you uncover?
Your father plans to assassinate the president of the Federation.
The President of the United States.
Oh god, we're going political.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Joix.
Going after Harrison
Not
Ford
Mr.
on Air Force One.
Oh no.
Get off my plane.
Your
The-
father's Harrison Ford.
What did he say?
Shit.
The president of
I was
what?
also Indiana Jones.
The tournament is to house many of the Federation nobility. And the one person there is President Zira.
Or did he say the president of the Federation?
Yes.
Did you just find out about that, or did you know about that?
I've had my agents look around and we've finally uncovered his plot. It seems that he is serving the... unfortunately, the demonic cult of the Makali. We don't know how long this has been, but he looks off at Sebastian and Maris downstairs. But he must be stopped.
Well, I mean, the Federation are the good guys? Question mark?
You don't understand, Kimmy. Your father was an agent of the Republic. And if he is caught, he would be linked back there. And a war would be started again. However, thanks to your friend's new acquisition of power, we can use this to stop him.
You're not gonna hurt him, are you?
If we have to, Kimmy. There are things your father cannot be forgiven for. Starting a conflict on a global scale would be one of them, unfortunately.
Well, what if we just capture him and lead him back to Zeratin's Gate safely, unharmed?
Hornsby comes up to you. Well, you gotta listen to Kimmy. Olani wouldn't do this. He wouldn't join a demonic cult. That's not him. And Helios gives him like a deadpan look and says, "What would you know, Hornsby?
Ooh.
All you've been doing is dilly-dallying and magic, and I have been gathering information, knowledge. Speaking of which, your father hasn't always been honest with you about everything.
Even so, I'm not gonna hurt my father.
You'll just have to see what he has become in order for you to realize this." And he moves over to Sebastian. You have been the subject of a powerful gift, according to the Nasarians. we will have to do research.
That's
do
slip of the
do I
tongue.
do I recognize this guy at all? Have I ever seen him?
You did
yeah,
on
this
the
is-
ship.
Yeah, this is the professor, like the
He's
dude.
research.
He's
I'm
the-
probably
he's
standing-
my-
I'm probably standing there leaning up against the wall after taking fucking 24 spooky damage and going like, what the fuck was that? And what do I see above people's heads? Like you said, there's like a thing.
Yeah, okay, so what you see, I want you to do a perception check, because it's like a kind of like a cloud.
Okay. Perception. 14.
Okay, so what you see in Helios is a like the clouds start to part, and you see a woman. And she has like long black hair, and she's got blue eyes.
What?
On everybody's head, or just
No,
like...
just
his head.
Just his.
Oh.
Seeing that, I'm gonna look at him and like I'm trying to make sense of what the hell is going on, but I'm just gonna be a cheeky fuck and just be like, "Hey, listen, buddy, do you talk to her that way?"
He looks at you like, what are you implying?
Oh, you know what I'm applying. Don't come at me like that.
I'm simply trying to help you.
But by coming up to me and saying, "I'm going to pull you in to do experiments."
I misspoke. Are we not allowed to err?
You must misspeak a lot then, because if that's your first opening gambit.
Look, you cannot simply gain this power and let it be. You'll need scholars to explain the challenges that will come with that. And
Well, that's what I'm here for. Last time I checked, I was a scholar from the Bard School. So shouldn't I be able to deduce what's going on?
I meant more of the adjuncts and the professors.
Yeah, Hornsby's right here.
Is he looking at Kimmy when she speaks?
Yes.
As soon as he looks away, I want to try to cast something.
Also, before Zach does that thing, when I sent that message to Lilliput, she was allowed to respond. Did she respond?
Yes. But you're like in the midst of in that zombie horde. It hasn't exactly been resolved yet.
You phone, who dis?
That should be the response. Just yeah.
It would be in character.
How many words do I get?
24?
Yeah, I think it's 24.
Give me a minute.
Okay.
You guys keep doing your thing.
Okay.
So what do you cast? Sebastian.
I want to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. So yeah, he's looking at Kimmy, and then after he looks at Hornsby and just kind of shakes his head, he looks back and says, "What is this? Are you trying to hide?"
Can I toss in using a bonus action?
Sure.
Can I use cunning action to disengage from him?
Sure.
I don't know where the fuck this goes down here. Hang on, I can see. Yeah, like just somewhere down here. Just rip.
You see his eyes flare up, like turn like bright purple, and then like he like looks across the room, and then he sees you. He's like, "I don't exactly know what your intentions are from hiding from a
Goddamn
powerful caster such as me."
Goddamn true sight, my ass.
Kimmy's gonna like step forward to Helios and be like, "Just leave him alone. He's gone through a lot."
You don't understand, Kimmy.
I'm trying to understand, and if what you're saying is correct, I want to help, with my father, but I don't want to hurt him, and you have to at least give me a chance.
I do another thing.
Hey, go ahead.
Can I look out at all these guys and go, hey, can you hear me? Like, in my head.
Yeah, so when you do that, they kind of like look, turn their heads.
Like, that guy up there's a dick. Go press him. No, don't hurt him. Just spook him.
Bonk him.
No bonking.
Hey,
Just get up there and flex on him.
So they see Helios turns and sees these giant snake men slinking up towards him, and he says, "Take another step towards me, and I will destroy you." And
then they flex. They're like, oh.
They flex. The one flexes, and then he puts his hand out, like a purple beam, just like evaporates one of them into like a fine dust, and they just
Jesus.
Look, Helios, give me 24 hours, and I'll try to convince my dad to not do what he has planned, and to come back to Zeratin's Gate, and we can all talk. You give me that time, and if I don't succeed, you I guess do what you must. But I'm confident I can talk to him.
do a persuasion at disadvantage.
And Hornsby's gonna help me too.
Just look.
Hornsby goes, what?
What?
I'm so confident I'll put his job on the line.
I almost had tenure. No.
Give me. Yeah, disadvantage.
Persuasion.
Yes.
Can I do something? Oh.
Yes.
Wow, double 18s.
You have exactly 24 hours. If you do not move and convince your father to turn his ways, I will confront him. And I will make sure that he will not cause this conflict to happen. Or anything, any more suffering ever again.
Well, good thing I'm gonna succeed then.
Do not disappoint me, Kimmy. And then, calls out to wherever Sebastian is and says, "We will have to talk again, Nasarian. I do hope that you will take caution to your new gifts." That cat just almost murdered you.
He looked at me
I could have killed you. I could have killed you, you know?
I could have done it.
He's a hungry boy, and that's how he lets me know, like, get your ass up.
He's like, hey, out of nowhere. It's like, Father, I almost chose murder.
Right to your face. And with Helios whisking himself away, what will be the fate of our friends with this new deadline to rescue Kimmy's father? And what are the news of our Strike Force Team 2 as they fight off an entire horde?
Because I got my message.
Yeah.
Let's shoot it.
Let's see. Kimmy, before it fades to black. You hear, "We are surrounded by zombies, but we will kill them all. If not, bite that man's leg off for me. Do not worry, arm doesn't hurt anymore."
And with that last scene, we cut back to the three of them fighting off an entire horde of zombies. And that's where we're going to end it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you had a great time with session 11 of season 2 of Seas of Time. Woo! And there's a cat. And there's another cat. It's a cat stream. So as we end it, everybody not gonna level up, but get ready because next session it's gonna happen.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, the leveling's going to happen next session.
Yes.
If we live.
After we live. Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Glad to have you for another exciting episode. And we'll see you next week for another spectacular session.
Announcements. Boop, 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 boop. So, starting off with Toby with some tuberculosis announcements. Not the
Hold on.
disease, the actual channel.
Hold on, I was updating my notes.
Turns out
God.
it's kind of bad.
God.
Wait, no, that's the disease. Sorry.
Like, this is the paragraph for part 1. That's part 2. Just 2 long ass paragraphs of everything happening.
That's okay. Next week it'll balance out.
Brain reset. Anyways, so Toby Tuesdays is still going on strong, and I think I like the new time of 11 p.m. Central on my Twitch channel. Cass and I are still playing Resident Evil at our own leisure, but I'm gonna try to hurry up and finish it just because I'm getting kind of I'm getting antsy. I gotta play new games soon. I gotta freshen it up, and in the future, in a few weeks from now, I will be having a special guest on stream with me who will be playing another game with me that's not Resident Evil. It's Resident Evil.
What?
But 5.
Resident Evil 5 with
The best
JoJo.
one. Yeah.
The best one. I'm gonna go punch 50 boulders. Global saturation. Whatever the fuck that idiot says. But anyways, so Toby Tuesdays is every Tuesday on my channel Tuberculosis at 11 p.m. Central or 9 p.m. Pacific time. We go on for a couple hours. I typically have somebody there to talk with because I'm just I'm a conversationalist. What can I say? I'm a chatty Cathy. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. I got nothing.
All right, and then for me, I now have it says 6 p.m. in the chat. It's 4 p.m. and it's not oh my god, that whole ignore that. Don't even look at that.
Delete that message.
One job.
I mean, you go to the
Working
link.
as intended.
Go to the link, yes, but ignore everything else. Okay, so I stream every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central, and next week I'm going to be doing Little Nightmares. So the next 2 weeks we're going to be finishing up that game. And then the last 2 weeks of October, or the third to last week of October, me and Toby are going to play... Yeah, sure. Me and Toby are going to play Cuphead and a game about disabling a bomb. And then, yeah, we're going to do our 2-parter stream. We're going to do Resident Evil 5 that the week of Halloween on their channel, then on my channel, Resident Evil 5.
What you do is you stay up late with me, and then you wake up late to join Joe X.
Exactly. That's what I'm going to be doing. And then my special on Halloween, I'm going to do Animal Crossing To Be Determined, just because I have to do it. It's an annual thing now. And
I gotta find another PBS show to ruin.
yeah. Wishbone's next.
I was thinking Dragon Tales or something.
Oh no.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay, and then Michael, take it away with some Cyberpunk news.
So yeah, hey, Cyberpunk, it's still a thing in our Discord. We're having another episode tomorrow. So if you would like to tune in, join our Discord. There should be a link in our chat right now. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, it's in the description of the video. And if you're watching the video on YouTube, then, there's no way you can listen. But you can listen to the next one. Yeah. Which won't happen for a while because this is the last one before we have some new content coming every Saturday, which we will get to after Joe X. Boom.
I was gonna say, but we will be uploading all the audios probably around Christmas, so Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, dystopia.
All right, okay, so now for our special those were our usual announcements, but now we got special announcements, special cool projects announcements. Toby, take it away with the League of Evil. And I have a graphic to go with it.
Wait, what?
Wow.
If you tune in on the stream, you can see the fun little graphic I whipped up in Canva real quick.
Oh my god. It's beautiful.
This is a temporary one because I don't have all the official updated art yet of all the characters. But this is from last year, so take it away, Toby.
Get ready to tune in for League of Evil. First session will be the 9th. New time, 8:30 p.m. Central. We will be going live here on Lich's Lair for some evil shenanigans, including, but not limited to, kidnapping, murder, pillaging, teeth economy, and finding out what happened to our dear Master Brain. May he rest in pieces.
Pray.
But every Saturday for October, starting on the 9th, we will be having League of Evil sessions. They will be little one-shots, DM'd here by Michael, wherever he is on the screen for me. I don't know. He's
behind the He's behind the graphic.
He is the graphic.
That's all me, baby.
And that will be going on till the 30th. So the 9th, the 16th, the 23rd, the 30th, and on the 30th, take it away, Joe X.
New graphic transition. We're doing our 12-hour Halloween stream. Last year it was 24 hours, but we're babies, so now it's 12 hours. And,
that middle skeleton.
I'm old.
I pray the Lord.
So it's going to be October 30th so that we can have Halloween off to be with our families or do Halloween things.
Scare kids.
Yeah, and it's going to start at 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., followed by our League of Evil campaign at 8:30.
The grand finale!
And the charity this year is going to be Extra Life. So yeah, if you want to come to that stream and donate to Extra Life, I have the information about Extra Life. Hang on. Extra Life is a dynamic, community-driven fundraising program for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It all started with a little girl in Orange, Texas, and has evolved into one of the fastest-growing gaming charity programs in the world. And we're going to be using Tiltify to process that money, so none of the money goes to us. It goes straight to the fundraiser, which is Extra Life. So that's happening then. And then, Michael, tell us about the thing that's coming back to Lich's Lair every other Sunday.
Yeah, so Lich's Lair
graphic.
game nights. Oh.
Sorry, I didn't make a graphic for this.
Everybody, quick, jazz hands.
Yeah, jazz hands, graphic me. Lich's Lair game nights are back every other Sunday, starting this Sunday, October 3rd at 7 p.m. Zach, Joe X, Toby.
You're doing it all wrong on this.
Oh, well, okay. And me. We will all be playing Strange Brigade. Pretty
Which
fun
is
game.
super fun. I love that game. It's such a great game.
So yeah, come in Sunday on our Twitch channel and watch this. It'll be fun. We would love to have you.
We're all taking bets now who Michael's playing.
I know exactly who he's playing. Nobody tell him. I know exactly who he's playing. If he chooses anybody else, that's it. We're getting
You'll break up with them live on stream.
Yeah.
So if I really vibe with the character, I'm not gonna pick him. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like, I like this character too much. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be bad. I'm curious. I'm curious.
And then the last thing before we leave, check out this cool GIF that Toby made earlier in the stream.
No.
Yeah.
Chuckles, I'm in danger.
Yes.
Because he fucking is.
Danger.
I love it. We have such a great group here. Everybody just puts so much heart, and I couldn't ask for a better D&D group Give it applause, you all. Thank you for your commitment. And thank you for watching. And we hope you have a great night. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.